Hey, hi, this is Afsar Ali, and welcome to my channel RP and Automation Training. This is a continuation of previous video tutorial in which we have already covered the login part, and in this tutorial, we'll be covering the next part, that is for registration, user registration. Okay, so in the previous video, we have navigated to this new tool.demo AOT application. Then we already logged into the application. Okay, and in this tutorial, we'll go ahead and create one new user. Okay, user registration. So let's go get started. Okay, so this is the application that in the previous video we have already covered. Using Mercury as a username and Mercury as a password, we have signed in into the application, and now we are in this flight finder page. Okay, from here we'll go back, and first of all we need to sign off. Okay, will we sign off from here and go to this registration page. Okay, and here we'll be entering every details like first name, last name, phone number, email ID, then all the addresses, etc. we need to provide from here, right? This is the thing that we are gonna automate in this video. Okay, so let me run that script that we have developed in the previous class. Okay, so this one, the test case got passed, so let me run it once again. Fine, so run as Java application. We have not used any framework yet. Okay, in the later sessions we'll be using TestNG framework to automate this application. Okay, so it's entering Mercury as a username, password, then I am on this flight finder page. Now the next step would be to click on the sign off. Okay, so to click on the sign off, I need to get the path, or I can get the locator of this sign up button or link, whatever. So this is a link, anchor tags a href. So what I can get, I can write something like this. Okay, this is my first driver dot find element. It's taking some time. Yeah, so find element by dot I can say by link text. Okay, I have the link, so I can click using the link text. Link text would be sign up. All right, so I can just copy this thing from here and paste over here. Dot click, and I can write the message into the console, something like this. Sign off successful. All right, so this is the end of the first scenario. End of first scenario, and now we'll start the second scenario. Second scenario. So the second scenario is this one. Scenario 2, we'll go to the register page. Okay, then enter all the necessary information for a new user. Then again log in using the new username and password, whatever we have used during the registration. Will be using that username and password to log in, and then we'll check that if I am able to log in or not. with your new username and password. Okay, so for that, I need to click on this sign up button for right now because I have already completed this sign up here. Then I am now in this page. Let me put over here so that it would be easy for me. Fine. So I'm here now. Once I click on the sign up, then I need to click on the register. Okay, register also a link. Let me check. It's a link because anchor tag. Anchor tag means it's a link. Okay, here is the text, link text. I can use the link text to click on that. So here I can say I need to wait for some second or some minute. Okay, driver. Once I click on the sign up, I need to wait for some second. Driver dot manage dot timeout dot implicit wait. Okay, so here I will say 30 seconds, 40 second up. Okay, 40 second I'll be waiting. Before that, if that element is being found, okay, it will not wait further. It will go ahead. Time unit dot I would say in seconds, right? Cool. So yeah, so we have done for this is for implicit wait. Implicit wait. There is a difference between implicit wait and explicitly wait. So I'll be making one more video for that. Like what are the different types of waits present in Selenium? Fluent wait, implicit wait, explicit wait, WebDriver wait. So there are a lot of waits present. We'll be covering in the next videos. Okay, implicitly wait. Fine. Then I'll be clicking on this register, right? Register driver dot find element by dot link text. Okay, and link text is register because this the text of that link is register, so I need to provide that. Then click on that. Okay, clicked on this register link. Now I clicked on this. Again I am on this register page. Fine. So I need to find all the element present within this page. Okay, so let me just quickly find all the element present in this and perform the action accordingly. Okay, so the first name it is input type and it has a locator as a name, so I can take it name as a locator. Fine, I would say this is a first name. F name is driver, sorry, dot find element by a dot name. Okay, so I can provide that locator first name. So as it is a input type, so if it is an input type, we need to send some value. We need to enter some value within this input box. So to enter some value within that input box, we have one function in Selenium called send keys. Okay, send keys. And within this, I can send any string value over here. It's saying is a character sequence. Okay, character sequence as that means a string value you can enter in the input box. Sorry. Okay. So suppose the first name is Afsar, I would say. Okay, and then Let me just copy and paste for saving some time. The same thing I need to write. Okay, so there is an indentation problem. So for that, Control A, then Control I. So everything will be in. So everything aligned properly. Okay. So now the second thing was last name. I can say this L name, last name, and the locator for this last name is the name. It's the last name. Enter that. So last name is Ali. I'm sending this, and then the third one is mobile number. So here I would say, what is this? ID or it's a phone. Name is phone by name. It's a phone mobile. Okay. And the phone number I can provide anything like the 8097455609 or something like that. Then I have an email ID field over here. I can get that as well. So this has also ID and username. So I would give more preference to ID. Okay. Then we need to provide the second preference to this name. Okay. We have 8 element locator present in Selenium. So this is my email, driver dot find element by dot id, and here I can provide this id name. Sorry, it's not id, username. Okay, yeah, it's username, correct. And here I need to send keys. Okay, so that send keys I can provide RPA automation training @gmail.com. Okay. So this is the basic information or contact information page is completed. Now the mailing information. So mailing information page will be doing. All right. So mailing information, first thing would come this address. For address, I would say driver dot find element by dot, let's see what the locator is provided over here. Yeah, it's name. Okay, I can say name by dot name and provide that ID. Send keys. I would say any address. I would say Mumbai, Andheri, Mumbai. I would say Andheri, Mumbai. Okay. Then the second line, I can give something like that. Second line. Let me just. I think it should be address to. It has, yes, it is address to. Here I can give the address to, and over here I'll say Odisha. Fine. After that, I'll be providing the city name. Okay. So the city name, it has a name, city. I can take that. Okay, the city name is driver dot find element by dot name. I can say it's a city dot send keys. There's a city name. City name I can say Mumbai. After that, I have state provision. The state is also a named locator. Sorry, state driver dot find element by dot name. Okay, state dot send keys, and I would say state MH Maharashtra. Okay. After that, I have postal code or zip code. Driver dot find element by dot. Let's see what locator is present over for this name. Okay. So name is present. If any other thing like ID, if it is if there is ID is present, then you can select ID because we give more priority to ID first. After that, uh, name. Okay, Control B. Then I would say send keys for this as well. And here I can give 40090. It's a postal code zip code for Mumbai, Maharashtra, where I'm living here. After that, we have country. I think yes, country. It's a drop down box. So we need to select from this drop down. We need to select India. Okay, for that in Selenium we have select class. We can use that. So country need to select. So for that, let me just take the ID of that. It has a name, country. Okay. So let me just find that element. Driver dot find element by dot sorry, it's a name. I can give the name here. Just keep that country name. Okay. And I'll be saving this web element into one variable. Web element, I can say country equals this. I need to import this because it's showing some error. That means this package need to be imported. Org openqa.selenium. Within this package, this web element is present. Web element class is present. Okay. Let me just click on that. Now I have a reference to this web element. I have saved this the reference of this web element into one variable. Now I need to select the country from this drop down list. For that, we have a select class. Select, okay. I would say select is equal to new select new select, and here it is saying some error. It's saying are the argument to match this select web element. We need to give one argument or parameter we need to provide over here, and the parameter is a web element. Okay, so I need to provide this country. Country is a web element I need to provide over here. Okay, once I enter this web element. This is drop down type. So I can use this object of the select class. Okay, select dot, I can say, okay, it has multiple functions present over here. If you can see, it has a function called select by index, or select by value, or select by visible text. We can use this three, okay, to select any drop down value. Like in this, if I select by index, that means the this one is 0 1 2 3 4 5 like this, and by value as well. Sorry, you can see in this DOM here, there is a value associated with each drop down list. Okay, and here the value for Albania is 2, and for Algeria it's 3, for Americas, Samoa, it's 7, like this. So we can use by value as well. So for the time being, I am using by by the visible text. Okay, I can say select by visible text. So I need to provide the exact the wording present for India. Let's see. Let's find out that where is my India. Here is, okay. I need to provide that India over here. So the India would be selected from this drop down list. Okay, and here the user information, and this is my user information. User information, and I'll be writing for username. Username is, it has ID, so I can take ID as email. Sorry, username, I would say driver dot find element by dot name. Okay, yeah, now I have entered this username and password and confirm password, then submit button as well. Okay, and yeah, so this is done for this part, user information section. Okay, username I have provided as RP automation, then password as a password, then confirm password is password. Then I have a register button. I need to click on that button. Okay, so this is done for this registration section. Registration section is done now. Let's run this scenario. Let's see what's the result. Are we able to sign register or not? So let me run this quickly. Okay. Browser launched. Executing the first test case. It's taking some time. and clicked on the register button. Now everything is being entered. So there is some error. Let me see what the error is saying. Sorry, the exception was because I have used the deselect by visible text. Instead, I need to write select by visible text. Okay, let me do that thing. Select by visible text. Okay, let me run once again, and the result should this select. It should select the India in the drop down box. Let me run it once again. Okay. Now it okay. Is the successful registration is done? It's saying, dear Afsar Ali, thank you for registering. You may sign in using the username and password you have just entered. Okay, we can. And it's saying your username is RP automation and the password is password. Okay, so I can re-log in into this application. Okay, the next step would be to click on the sign in link. After that, I need to provide the username as a RP automation and the password as a password. Right now, click on this sign in button. So for that, okay, before that, I need to check whether I am getting this message or not. Create account successful page or not. So for that, I need to verify over here. Verification need to be done like driver dot get title or get current URL. Okay, I can say dot contains or contain equals whatever. Okay, sorry, I can write something like this. Content equals, and within this, I need to provide this link. So that means it will once click on the register button, it will navigate to this particular successful page, register success page, and then it will get this URL and it will verify with this particular URL that expected. Okay, and if says if this and this equals, then it will return you the true, otherwise it's false. So, and here I can write some Java logic over here, like if this is a true, then I can see I can print something like that. Okay, account creation is successful. Okay, otherwise you can see else failed to create an account. So this the message need to be printed on the console if something goes wrong or the registration is not successful. Fine. And after that, I need to click on this sign in button or sign in link. Okay, let me inspect. Fine. And this one, this is a link text. I can use the link text, right? Driver dot find element by dot link text, and here I can provide the sign in link text dot click, and after clicking on that you need to go to this login page, username and password. Over here you need to enter, okay, username and password for this. So now I am in login page. I need to enter the username and password and then click on the submit button. Okay. So here the username would be the RPA automation that we have already provided over here. And then the password would be password, and the confirm password that we already provided in the previous this username and password field while creating an account. Fine. So here I'll be writing something like that: driver.find element by dot, I can say it's her name is already present as a new username by that name, and here I need to provide a username and dot send keys, and here I need to provide the same username and password. Okay, then driver dot find element by dot name for password. Let me find the password as well. It's a name, provide over here, and the password is password here. Okay, so the password is the password, and then after that I need to click on this submit button. I will find element by dot. I need to find out the submit button's locator. It's the input type. Login is a name, so I can click on name, and here the name dot click. So now the registration login should be successful. Okay, let me run it again. Let's check whether everything is working fine or not. It will enter the Mercury, the first one, the first test case. Then click on the submit button. It's saying thank you for registering. Then it will click on the sign in, the link. See, it's taking some time. Now clicked on the sign in button. Sorry, the sign in link. Then the username and password should enter over here. Yeah, entering the username and password. Now clicking on the submit button. Yeah, we are now successfully logged in into the new using new username and password that we have registered already. Okay, and now we are in Flight Finder, and in the next video we'll be doing the Flight Finder. We'll find the flight, and now then we'll do the flight reservation in the next video. So thank you very much for watching this video.